Hello and welcome to practice. My name's Courtney and I'll be leading you through a little yoga flow today inspired by the Leo new moon that's happening on Wednesday, August 12th. This moon to me is all about self-leadership, self-expression, authentic and aligned with your most true, authentic self. Think leading with your heart, right? I always think of the Jack Johnson lyrics where he says, you don't always have to hold your head higher than your heart. And I think a lot of discord comes up because our brains are so good at doing what they do about thinking, overthinking, worrying, trying to keep you safe, trying to process all the information around you, trying to fool you with what ifs and fears and worst case scenarios. And it can be very, very different, the voice up here, than the voice that's within. And sometimes we need a balance of both, but I think this Leo new moon really, really wants us to tune into that heart voice, to express ourselves with creativity and joy and authenticity, and not so much out of a place of fear or worry or woulds or shoulds or what ifs, but true self-led, heart-led authenticity. We shine our brightest when we are our truest self. And I've noticed that when I am leading from my heart, when I'm leading in my personal life, in my professional life, in my relationships, when I am leading from my heart, I am a much brighter, more whole version of me than when I let my brain steer the ship fully on its own. So today we will also be leading with our heart physically. We will be doing some heart opening work, and that will be on the mat. But as you transition off the mat after your practice today, I really want you to carry that with you into your life. Where can I be leading more from my heart, especially under this Leo new moon and this solar eclipse also that's happening? So to get started today, we'll do a little bit different. I want to come up to standing. We are going to be working on opening across the chest, across our heart, but we're going to use our arms to get us there. Really drawing attention to this bone here. It's called the humerus. What happens when you internally rotate your humerus is your shoulders will shrug forward and your back will round. So look at this from the side. Ready? If I internally rotate my upper arm, shoulders come forward, I'm rounded a little bit. A lot of us spend a lot of time in this position when you're sitting at your desk, when you're on your phone, when you're eating. You kind of live in this position. And that's why we see a lot of people with such horrible posture and people getting the tech neck. So if you do the opposite of that, you externally rotate, you move the upper arm bone away from your body. Look at the difference. The only thing I'm moving here is that upper arm bone, that humerus. So let's do a couple of these together and just notice the difference across our chest, across our upper back, and how it feels in our shoulders. So if you haven't tried already, come up to stand, bring your arms down by your sides. And to start, just kind of in a neutral position, your palms are facing your body. Internally rotate your humerus. You should feel your shoulders punch forwards, kind of a little rounding in your upper back. Now externally rotate and notice how it pulls your shoulders together across the back and automatically just opens your heart more. Internally rotate. Now your shoulders are further apart across your back. Your back's got a lot more space. Your front body is a little bit more closed off and rounded and like withdrawn into itself. Externally rotate. Shoulders move towards each other in the back. Heart has room to shine forward. See where we're going here today. So now I want to try this with our arms out to the sides, palms facing the ground, just neutral position. As you inhale, internally rotate. Notice how the thumbs kind of turn down, and again, your shoulders are punching forward. Externally rotate. Palms are facing up, shoulders are squeezing back, heart is leading the way forward. Inhale, internally rotate. Exhale, externally rotate. Internal, inhale. External, exhale. Noticing how that feels, waking up the shoulders. I don't know if you can hear mine cracking. Notice how it feels to shine your heart forward. One more each way. In and out. All right, bring your arms down. Step towards the top of the mat, and we'll start our flow. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. As you exhale, step the left foot back behind you. Stay here, take a breath in and out. And bring right hand inside of the right foot. Pivot the left heel down so your feet are in this kind of warrior two setup. Both of your hands are inside of your right leg. And inhale, reach your chest forward, kind of like a half lift here. And then as you exhale, bend the elbows and fold. Again, inhale and half lift. Exhale, fold. One more time, half lift, inhale. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift up. Bring the back heel back up, toes face forward. Hands come to frame your right foot. Look forward. Straighten through your leg as you exhale and fold over your straight left leg. We'll flow here, inhaling, bend the knee, heart shines forward. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale, bend the knee, heart shines. Exhale, straighten and bow. Inhale, bend and shine. And this time as you exhale, step back to down dog. Take a full cycle of breath here. And on the next inhale, roll forward into plank. Exhale, drop the knees and lower all the way down to the ground. I'm going to get a little creative here again. Spread your feet a little wider than normal and bring your arms out straight alongside of you, palms on the ground. We're going to work with the internal and external rotation in this position just to kind of observe how it feels in our body and see how it helps us access a little bit of a heart opening, back bending position while here in this position. So if you internally rotate, you will end up pressing into your thumbs and your shoulders will shrug forward towards the ground. If you externally rotate, you should end up on the pinky side of your hands, shoulders squeezing back behind you. Internally rotate onto your thumbs, shoulders punch forward. Externally rotate onto the pinky sides, shoulders shrug behind you. Staying in this external rotation, can you inhale and lift your chest off the ground? Stay here for the exhale. Notice how your heart is shining forward. It's leading the way. Option to lift your feet up off the ground here. Waking and strengthening through your back muscles. Exhale and release everything to the ground. On the inhale, come up through all fours. Exhale, down dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Just checking in with yourself. Observing the sensations as you've started to move your body, connect to your breath. Slowly step, walk, or hop to the front of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Clasp your hands behind your back. Bend through your knees. Squeeze your shoulders together, straighten through the arms, and fold over your legs. Noticing the opening that's happening here across your chest, even while you're in this very humble bow. Now, keeping our arms in this position, we're going to come up to stand, and I want you to try to focus on keeping your hands as far away from your pelvis as possible, leading the way up with your heart. Leading with your heart, arms stay out behind you. When you come all the way up, you can release your arms. Ooh, should be building some heat there across the shoulders, the chest, the upper back. Take a breath here. And we'll do the other side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, imagine you can lead your way down into your forward fold with your chest. Lead with your heart. Fold. Half lift, inhale. Right foot back as you exhale. Take a full cycle of breath here. And then bring both hands onto the inside of your left foot. Right heel comes down into a warrior two leg position. You can bring your right hand out a little bit. Inhale, half lift here. Exhale, bend through the elbows and fold. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale and fold. One more lift. Inhale. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift. Pivot the right toes to face forward, right heel up. Both hands come back to frame your front foot. Inhale, chest shines forward here with the leg bent. And then as you exhale, straighten and bow over your left leg. Two more. Inhale, shine your heart forward, bend through the knee. Exhale, straighten and bow. One more time. Inhale, bend and shine. Exhale, straighten and bow. And this time, bend and shine. And exhale to down dog. Inhale to plank. Knees down, lower all the way to the ground. Spread your feet a little wider. Bring your arms straight alongside of you, palms facing down, just like we did before. Inhale, internally rotate the upper arms. Exhale, externally rotate onto your pinky side of your hands, shoulders squeeze behind you. Inhale, lift your chest off the mat. Option to lift your feet up as well. Take another breath here. Heart's leading the way. Exhale and release. Come up through all fours, inhale. And down dog, exhale. 3 breaths here. Noticing the sensations of your physical body, of your breath, of your energy. Walk, step, or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Clasp your hands behind your back, opposite pinky out this time. It should feel a little awkward if you're not used to doing it this way. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, straighten through the arms, bend the knees, and bow. And just like we did last time, keeping our arms in this position and trying to keep our hands as far away from our pelvis as possible as we lead our way back up with our heart, and then release. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with your heart. Half lift, inhale. Left foot back, exhale. And this time, rise up to high lunge as you inhale. Stay here for the exhale. Inhale. And open up warrior two, exhale. Let's do a couple of rounds of rotations here with your arms out by your sides. Inhale, internally rotate. Exhale, externally rotate. Inhale, internal. Exhale, external. One more time. Inhale, internal. Exhale, external. Reverse your warrior, inhale. And as you exhale, bring both hands inside of your right leg, just like we did in the start of class. Inhale, half lift here. Exhale, fold. Staying here in the folded position for 3 breaths. Lift yourself up. Pivot the left toes forward, left heel up. Both hands frame the right foot. Straighten over your right leg. Inhale, chest shines forward. Exhale, fold over your straight right leg. Staying here for 3 breaths. Inhale, bend through the right knee. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, drop the knees, lower all the way down. And this time in Cobra, we're going to clasp our hands behind our back. Shrug your shoulders towards your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Straighten through your arms, hands lifting back behind you, and inhale your chest off the ground. Collarbones and heart are shining forward. We're going to do 3 breaths here. Option to lift your feet again. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up through all 4s. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths here. Walk, step, or hop to the front of the mat. Half lift as you inhale. Clasp the hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Straighten through the arms. Lead with your heart. Fold over your thighs. Arms stay in this position. Lead your heart up, up, up to stand. And release. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back. Get strong in the legs, rise up, high lunge. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Again, doing our rotations here. Inhale, internal rotation. Exhale, external rotation. Inhale, internal rotation. Exhale, external. One more time each. Inhale, internal. Exhale, external. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, both hands down inside of the left foot. Half lift here. Bend through the elbows and fold. Exhale. Stay for 3 breaths. And you lift yourself. Pivot the right toes forward, right heel up. Both hands frame the left foot. Inhale, straighten through your left leg. Heart leans forward. And exhale, bow over your straight left leg. Staying here for 3 breaths. Inhale, bend through your left knee. Heart shines forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, drop the knees lower down. Feet go a little wide. Hands clasp, this time the opposite, pinkies on the outside, the probably uncomfortable, unfamiliar one. Shrug the shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze them together. Straighten through your arms. Inhale, heart shines forward. Option to lift the feet here. One more breath. Exhale, release. Inhale through all 4s. Exhale, down dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Observe any unevenness between your left side or right side. Observe how you're feeling across your chest, across your upper back, your shoulders, your breath. Step or hop to the front of the mat. Half lift, awkward hand clasp again. Inhale, shrug the shoulders towards you, squeeze them together, straighten through the arms. Let your heart lead the way as you fold over your bent knees. Creating space across our chest for our heart to really shine and lead the way under this Leo new moon. Keeping the arms as they are, let your heart lead the way as you come up, up, up to stand. And release. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, fold, lead with your heart on the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot back. High lunge, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. And this time we're going to move into a triangle. Straighten through your right leg. Bring your right arm down. Right hand comes inside of the right leg. Now, option to use a block or a book or a shoe or a bench or whatever you have nearby to bring the floor closer to you. Chest open, left arm goes up overhead, if that feels good for you today. Now we're gonna bring both hands down inside of the right foot. Again, you might wanna have another block here. Honestly, I'm just gonna use the one. We're gonna do like we did with our bow inside of the bent legs, but see if that's available today to you to do with the straight right leg. So again, inhale, half lift here. Bend through the elbows and fold. Now if that's straining, if it's not feeling quite right, if you don't have blocks available and you want to just go back to the bent right knee, that's totally fine. Learning how to listen to your body and your needs. It's how you learn how to listen to your own heart, your own intuition, your own gut instinct. You can bend through the right knee if you're not already. And work your way back to down dog from there. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Clasp your hands behind your back. Shoulders shrug towards the ears, then towards each other. Arms straighten and reach back behind you. Inhale, heart shines forward. Exhale and release. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, down dog. Make your way to the front of the mat. Again, inhaling, hands clasping, shoulders squeezing towards each other. Straighten the arms. Lead with the heart over your bent knees. And then slowly let your heart lead the way to come up to stand. And we'll do the other side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Heart leading the way. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot back. Rise up, high lunge. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Reverse warrior, inhale. Straighten through your left leg. Bring your, let me get my block. Bring your left hand down inside of your left leg for triangle. Again, if you option to reach the right arm up overhead towards the ceiling. And bring both hands to the inside of your straight left leg. Bring the floor closer to you or bend your left knee, whatever feels right for you today. This is just getting us a little bit deeper into our inner thigh muscles here if you want to keep the legs straight. Inhale, half lift. Bend the elbows, exhale, and fold. 3 breaths here, whether your leg is straight or bent. Observing the sensations. Maybe one side feels tighter or looser than the other. Just noticing, never with judgment, always with compassion and understanding, and allowing for what is. All right, you can bend through the knee if you're not already. Move your block to the side. Make your way back to down dog. Observing the sensations of your body now that we've done both sides. And make your, actually inhale to plank. Exhale, knees down all the way to the ground. Clasp your hands now the opposite way, the awkward one. Shouldn't be getting, it should be feeling a little less awkward now the more that we do it. Squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears. Squeeze the shoulders towards each other. Straighten through the arms. Chest rises up and shines forward. Inhale here. And release. All fours inhale. Exhale, down dog. Make your way to the front of the mat. Half lift, awkward hand clasp. Shoulders shrug, arms straighten out behind you. Heart leads the way, folding over your bent knees. You can straighten through them or keep them bent. Just kind of feels like a little bit more nourishing here with my knees bent. And heart leads the way up to stand. Exhale and release. All right, one more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale and fold. Half lift, inhale. Left foot back, exhale. Rise up, high lunge. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. And this time we're going to do a proper humble warrior. Clasp the hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulders together. Arms straighten out behind you and bow inside of your bent right knee. Shoulder should be inside of the knee, not on the knee, not outside of the knee. Really want you to be leaning into the left here, the left side of your mat. Still keeping the shoulders squeezing towards each other as you stay strong in your legs here. Option to straighten through the right knee if you want to try a different sort of stretch sensation here in your right leg. And wherever you are, undo your hand clasp and make your way to the front of the mat. Half lift. This time, exhale, regular fold. Rise up, inhale, reach up. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold, heart leads the way. Half lift, inhale. Right foot back, exhale. High lunge. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. And come back to warrior two. Bring your hands in the awkward clasp behind your back. Squeeze your shoulders up towards the ears, back towards each other. Straighten through your arms. And humbly warrior bow inside of your bent left knee. Option to straighten through the left leg. Shoulder blades still squeezing towards each other. And release. Bring your way back to the front of the mat. Right foot comes to meet the left. Half lift, inhale. And just a nice regular forward fold, exhale. Rise up to stand, inhale. Reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Stay here for a moment and check in with yourself. You can close your eyes. Noticing the sensations of your body, of your breath, a more subtle energy level, all the layers of the self. And we'll start to cool down and wrap up our physical practice for today. Let's meet in down dog. Bring the right knee forward, shin goes across the mat. We're doing pigeon. I like to keep my back toes tucked. Reach your chest up and forward. Inhale. Lead with your heart as you exhale and fold over your right leg. Leading with your heart. What does that look like for you in your life today? In what way can you bring that off the mat and into your life? Slowly lift yourself up. Back to down dog. Bring the left shin across the mat now. Heart reaches tall, inhale. And lead with your heart as you fold over your left leg. Lift yourself back up. And this time we can just swing the right leg forward. Both feet on the ground, knees are bent. One last time, let's open up through our chest. And then as we exhale slowly, vertebra by vertebra, bring yourself down onto your back. Option here to take a happy baby or a bridge. Or meet right in Shavasana. I like to do feet wide with my knees knocked in together. It's a nice constructive rest. Leo season asks us to shine. Leo is ruled by the sun, which shines. How can we lead and shine our best and truest and brightest self? How can we lead our lives from our heart? And remember that we don't always have to hold our head higher than our heart. Slowly start to bring your awareness back to your body and your breath. And bring some light movement to your fingers, your toes. Maybe a nice long full body stretch here make your way up to a seated position. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Under this Leo new moon, I hope that you are feeling really recharged and inspired to find ways to bring your heart-led self-expression and joy and creativity into this world after this practice. The world is a brighter place when each of us are our brightest and truest selves. And I believe that wholeheartedly. So I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will see you on the next one.